Greetings, alchemist. Welcome to my portal. This is a very random reading, and I figured I should just do it live. I don't know if anyone will really join, but if you do, definitely say hello. I don't know how much energy I have for this reading, but we will see how far it goes. This is just random spirit guide message. If you find this I don't know, something about it's just random. I didn't even bother to put a description, put all my info in the description. I'll add that later after I end it. But either way, there's a sense here of just spontaneity. But yeah, let's choose a group. Let's choose a group. Okay. This is group 1. This is group 2. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Group number 1. Let's start with you. Do a little ring. One thing about making a video is I would add music, but I don't want to risk any copyright. Either way. Group number 1. Let's see. What are your spirit guides going to tell you right now? You could feel like everything's falling apart in your life, but this is all for your own victory. Also, something about being victorious despite it seeming like everything is falling apart around you. So there could actually be energies or people around you that view your life as falling apart or view your decisions as very bad or negative, or they just feel like you're making the wrong choices and you're setting yourself up for failure. You could feel that way internally, but also that energy is definitely being projected outwardly towards you. There's also a perceived failure, I tried and I failed, or I'm not doing good enough. But that definitely is comparison, because what are you referencing with that? What are you referencing with I'm a failure? What are you comparing yourself to? Who are you comparing yourself to? What timeline, what standard, what expectation are you comparing yourself to? Because that's the exact thing that's really making you not recognize the success that you're having. And I feel like there's a little bit of both. I feel like some of you more so do see that. You see your vision, you see what you're doing, you see what you're accomplishing, but others may be perceiving it as destruction, but also it is destruction. It has to be destruction before you can allow yourself to be in this energy, because everything around you, it's taking up space, it's cluttering things. So you have to clear that out first, and just know in whatever way that is happening, no matter how chaotic or seeming like a failure or whatever, doubt, you're making the right choice, or this is a confirmation that you are insane for sure, but no, I'm kidding, but you're not crazy. No, I'm kidding. But no, you know what you're doing. You know the direction you're headed. Page of Pentacles, yeah. You're making a wise investment. That's the thing. I wish the Fool was here, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, highest vibration of light and love. Thank you, Yonks, man. I really appreciate that. And I've noticed that you comment that in my videos too. And that is just so, just nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. But are you group number 1? Let me know. But yeah, this is group 2. But yeah, Page of Pentacles. You are smart, you are wise, you're making the right choices, you are someone that has promise and potential, and you know that. And if things look kind of chaotic in the process of you getting there, be aware about not hurting others in that process as well, but be conscious of that too. But just don't let others project this idea that what you're doing is going to fail so much so that you start to believe it. That's the biggest advice. Okay. I kind of want to ring the bells, but I'm going to wait until the end. Any advice? Affirmations. Okay, so we're going to ring them now. I heard because you're so boring that they won't make it to the end, so you need to ring it now while they're here. Ah! That's hilarious. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'm just kidding. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. You guys are very powerful in terms of your voice and in terms of your expression with your voice, okay? So if you speak something, if you speak affirmations, that is, imagine energy like from your mouth just radiating and creating this huge vibration that just electrates out. Okay, like your voice is power. Has your voice been suppressed? Has your throat chakra been blocked throughout your life? That's also something too. What has been your most blocked throat chakra, or blocked chakra in general? Maybe it is your throat chakra, but what has been your most blocked chakra in general in your life? That is usually your most powerful like access point. That is usually your most powerful that's like where your superpower is. Like if your root chakra has been the most blocked, you've struggled a lot with stability, you being grounded and your root chakra being healed, maybe you're someone that is meant to like really ground the energy of the universe, you know, like for real. Where have you been the most suppressed in your life? Okay. But you have a very powerful mouth, you have a very powerful tongue, you have a very powerful voice, you have a very powerful speech. I feel like also confirmation, maybe someone's been thinking about pursuing something like, oh, should I do speech for my career or something like that, or should, I don't know, something like that. Debt paid off. But yeah, speak affirmations. That's the biggest advice too. Speak affirmations. Okay, and like just speak what you want in your reality. Robotic affirmations is something too where you literally just repeat what you want like you're a robot and like you're not even conscious of it, just like randomly throughout the day or just like over and over and over. So an example, debt paid off. All my debt is 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 paid off. Literally just doing that randomly throughout the day. I think it's like the 1000 affirmation challenge. I think Sammy Ingram is this really powerful person that I actually kind of forgot about, but that kind of reminds me. But she has a lot of smart things, literally just about how to utilize the power of your voice and like affirmations. So that's one thing. I think she has a video on that, like 1000 robotic affirmations challenge, maybe not challenge, but 1000 robotic affirmations or something like that. But yeah, but basically either way, you don't have to be like, but think about it, you think 1000 thoughts a day. So 1000 may seem kind of insane, like 1000, I have to say 1000, I have to say my affirmation 1000 times a day, but like you think 1000 times a day. Also, that's another thing, you don't have to say it out loud too. You can just intentionally think it in your mind too. All my debt is paid off, all my debt is paid off, or whatever affirmation you want to choose for yourself that resonates. Yeah, you can just repeat it in your mind too, but also like using your voice is essential too. Like it just kind of creates that power, because when you're trying to affirm something, you can speak it or you can think it, and that's one thing. But like when you're thinking, you know, maybe you're thinking about something else. When you speak something, your brain has to utilize its brain energy to make the words form and, you know, speak out of you, right? So because you're speaking it, the intention is going to be stronger, because your brain is like not just thinking the affirmation but actually putting the intention behind it to, you know, like speak it and say it. But yeah, the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. Yes, okay. And you could see purple butterflies, or your guides could send you butterflies as a sign, definitely. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go to 2 now. And let's see. Group number 2. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I've got some things to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I don't know why I heard that there's a mystery that you're trying to solve. Well, let's clean this. Ooh. There's a mystery that you're trying to solve. but it is unsolvable. Or it is solvable, but it's not worth the effort or the energy. Once you get to the end result, you're kind of just disappointed because it's just some karmic energies being their karmic energies that they are. So I kind of think about something too. I was kind of thinking about how people say karmic, they say like my karmic, like, oh, these are my karmics. And even I feel like I used to say that too, like deep in the spiritual warfare. You know, yeah, even as I say that, I'm like annoyed because I'm like, oh, there's definitely some people just sitting here 11:11 on the clock, eh? But that's a thing. Engagement is engagement, am I right, ladies? But Four of Wands, yeah. But yeah, you're trying to solve a mystery, and like at the end of the day, it's not worth solving because you're right. Your intuition is right. Yes, there is a karmic energy or like a weird energy, or someone's like trying to be shisty or something. Your intuition is right about that. But becoming the detective and trying to like solve it and all of that is really just not worth the effort and just not worth the energy. So just don't, you're just gonna end up dissatisfied in the end, okay? So you're gonna end up dissatisfied in the end because it's what you already knew. This is a karmic person doing karmic things. So that's all you need to know. Your guides are saying like, don't go too deep into the what, because that's what they want you to do. They just want to drain your energy. They just want you to distract you, and really it's because you're glowing in your success, and so they want to make sure that like, oh, I'm here and I'm doing this, and it's like, actually, what are you actually accomplishing? Like, you're not actually accomplishing anything. Actually, like, you're actually losing things in like the process of like what you think that you're doing. Like, I don't know, someone trying to distort your self-perception. It's like, dude, like, I don't know, like, why you think that, like, you have this power to distort my self-perception, but I promise, like, you look like, I don't even know, like, I don't think you realize what's happening here. Like, I don't think you actually understand, but that's valid. But, like, to actually engage with that is a waste of energy. Like, to actually engage with that and detect that is a waste of your time. It's a waste of your space, and it's spit on them. It's spit on them, and it's be egotistical and narcissistic because that's what they want to paint you as, but that's what they're being, and it's blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Honestly, it's boring. I'm bored, okay? I hope that you're bored. I hope that you're bored of this, and I hope that you stop trying to investigate it because it's boring and no one cares. So yeah. But outside of that, I feel like there's a good sense of community around you. I feel like you're pretty content with your self and what you're building. I feel like also there's just a confirmation that like, yes, you're building your empire, like you're building what it is that you want to build for yourself. The Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, you may have felt like you haven't had the ability to be free, honestly. Like whatever you're trying to create for yourself with the Four of Wands, it's really just representing freedom. Like you're just trying to create freedom for yourself, and there's a confirmation that you're doing that. Definitely not having freedom is something that is being released. It's being healed with the Star card. So not having freedom, that's financial freedom, that's freedom in all areas of your life, anywhere where you feel restricted, within your career, within love, within anything. There's a sense of you being willing to shed the old, and because of that, now you're able to have the abundance you deserve, or more so just the freedom you deserve. There's something about that too, like sometimes when we're trying to manifest things and we're trying to create things in our life, and like you're focused on one specific thing, right? Like you're focused on one specific thing, but it's not really about that one specific thing that you want. Like truly what you actually want is freedom. So say like, oh, I want $1,000. Like, okay, do you want $1,000? Sure. But like, what is it that you're actually trying to create in your life? You're trying to create freedom. That $1,000 would probably, you would put that towards something that makes you feel more free in your life. So it's almost like get rid of the middleman. Like when you're trying to create something or affirm something into your life, get rid of that middleman energy and just focus on the energy of freedom. Feel the energy of freedom, like embody the energy of freedom. Allow yourself to be free in all ways, and the universe will respond and generate and respond back to that vibration, giving you that freedom. So it's not so much about, and that's also a breakthrough too, because that can also cause stress and anxiety. Like, oh, I won $1,000, and now it's like, oh, what are my financial blockages? Oh, you know, oh, what are my root chakra blockages? Oh, what is my problem around money? You know, and you should work to heal that. But you can almost just go around that by focusing on the energy of freedom, embodying the energy of freedom, calling in freedom in your life. And now your energy isn't even focused on kind of, oh, I need to work on these financial blockages and stuff like that. Okay, let's get an advice card. Winter. Ew, it's winter. Wait, let me see if there's any comments. No, just Yanks, man, highest vibration of light and love. Love that. Winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are English. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Wow, I love this. So pretty. Wow, winter. So winter is definitely gonna be your time. So I actually love that. I love that because I'm happy that I randomly wanted to do this reading, and I feel like group number 2, like, you need to know that winter you're gonna really start to see proof. I feel like you've been in this energy of trust without like physical proof in your 3D reality, and during the winter season you're gonna actually see like 3D physical proof. Okay, and then ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Okay, we're actually gonna read. Sorry, group number 1. We're actually gonna read. We're gonna read these winter from the book for some reason. Winter. But group number 1, they didn't need me to read it, you know. Winter. Oh, what's the number? If I can find it. Patience is key in life. '91 winter. Number 91 could be relevant. Angel number 91. You may want to look that up. Winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Winter is a time of completion, and this card indicates that your desires are realized during these months. In the meantime, just as the animals and birds make plans for the season, continue working towards your goals by following your hunches and intuitive guidance. Ask for what you want. Number 15, angel number 15, may want to look that up. Ask for what you want, let the universe and other people know what you need. This card serves as a reminder of the importance of asking for your desires. The universe is much like a restaurant in that you need to put in your order before anything can happen. Your current situation calls for action on your part. First, spend time clarifying your desires. Then tell the universe clearly what you want. You can always qualify your request with the prayer, this or something better, so that you don't unwittingly limit yourself. However, you do need to make a clear decision about your desires. Additional meanings for this card. Be honest with the people in your life. Tell the universe what you want. Write a list of your desires. Have a heart-to-heart talk with someone you're in a relationship with about your needs, boundaries, and expectations. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it's offered. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it's offered. Expect a positive outcome and your expectations will be rewarded. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's cleanse. All right. Let me know how that resonates for you guys. If you want a personal reading, let me know as well. All info in my description. Appreciate you guys. Much, much love. Namaste.